Alright, up on the bench now we have the Poulan Wild Thing. P4028WT or something along those lines. Thanks much to my father's coworker Rudy. Let me hold on to it for a few days to play with it a little bit. And anything negative I say about it's not a reflection on you, just your chainsaw. But anyway, this is a 40cc engine with an 18-inch bar. Power head runs 11.8 pounds and puts out some horsepower, which is nowhere defined, so it has a undefined power to weight ratio. I am a little bit biased in this review just because, in my experience, Poulans are not the greatest piece of equipment. But anyway, let's take a closer look at this guy. Alright, starting with the side here, your standard rewind, primer bulb, and your fuel and oil mixture, and your bar and chain. Note these caps do kind of suck. You can get a scrunch in there kind of to open it. They're kind of a pain in the ass to start threading back in though. Of course, not right there. But then when you need to tighten it down, they only go one way, so you're kind of you're just kind of screwed with hand tight, so hopefully you got a good seal and some good muscle in your forearms. You're on to the back. You have your throttle lock here, so you can't give it gas without holding it down. Pretty standard on everything. The choke on-off switch operation on this one. So this is off and choke off. To get the on switch to on, you have to pull the choke all the way out. And it goes to on. So that's full choke. You push that in a little bit. That's your half choke. And tapping the gas takes the choke off. And if you need instructions starting, clearly defined right there. Pretty idiot proof. You're getting a good piece of equipment when the chain direction is molded right into the side cover there. So if you forget which way the chain goes, all you gotta do is look. We do have a front chain tensioner, so that's a pain in the ass. Pretty standard chain brake, 2-post. Exhaust up here, and that's about it. This is not an adjustable oiler, fixed. Let's go ahead and open it up a little bit and see what's on the inside. Before I open it up, one thing to note, you'll notice it comes with a skip chain. Basically what they're saying is this power head is not powerful enough to pull a real 18-inch chain, so they put a skip chain on here. That way they can brag about using an 18-inch bar. Cheesy. Alright, and loosening up the chain, it looks like I broke the tensioner. Oh, isn't that nice? I didn't really even put any muscle into it. Fantastic. Taking out the side cover here. Nothing super special. We do have the chain tensioner built into the side cover, which, as you all know, I'm sure I'm not a fan of. And it looks like the tensioner just came unthreaded from that piece right there. So all I gotta do is thread that back in. You'd think they'd put a stop on that or something, but guess not. You do not have replaceable wear pads. Just a wear pad kind of molded into the side cover there. Looking here, we have a spur sprocket, oil channels up here, bar studs, metal replaceable wear cover. A little tab there that locks it on. Okay, I'm not going to take it off. It's nothing super special in there. Note to access the air filter, spark plug, etc. is a T25 Torx. Alright, so there's the innards. As you can see, looks like the air filter is under this cover. So basic cloth air filter there. The carburetor, looks like you have a dirty air filter bypass or something along those lines. You have 2 intakes, maybe one's a choke. No, alright, that's your throttle plate and this is your choke plate. So 2 air intakes there. Not sure exactly what the purpose of this piece is. You've got air and fuel air mixture on the bottom, so this top is just air. You can see the nice casting on the cylinder there. Didn't even take the time to at all grind down the edges from breaking off the excess metal from the casting. Another thing I forgot to note on the side here, you have your idle adjustment here. Your high and lows are up here. Idle is just a Phillips or flathead. Your high and low are a special tool. Looks square. So be aware, if you want to play with it, you need to get one of those tools. So this is the Poulan Wild thing. I'm going to put it back together, and actually I already cut with it, so I already know what it can do. And there are definitely saws I would recommend over this one. Will it do the job? Yeah. Do I like it? The Poulan Wild thing. Needs some carburetor work. I don't have the time. Will it do the job? Yeah. So first I'd recommend in that price point? No. Yeah, I'm not a mechanic, but I like to work on things. So I don't buy Harbor Freight tools. You know, get a good mid-range. You know, I use Craftsman. You know, lifetime warranty, they're good quality, and they're reasonably priced. Are they the best? No. Anything you do, you get the cheapest tools, you're not going to have a good experience. The tools aren't going to last too long, and then if you try to use them in the future, you're probably going to break. So if you're going to be cutting, you know, go for a good mid-range. You know, there are plenty of Steel, Husky, and Echo saws out there that I would definitely recommend over this one. It's, you know, it's a saw. It'll do the job for a little bit, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, have a good one, humans.